Ten Hag said, "You saw that Forest were targeting him. There were many fouls on him, and you see when he is getting the ball, they are really tight on him, and most of you agree." But before I get into this, I want to start by educating Ten Hag on what Forest's tactics were. Santo knew United would play with a 6 and 2 8s, and he man-marked both 8s. And as we can see, both were man-marked, not just Fernandes. Mostly it was Yates on Fernandes and Danilo on McTominay, but they did switch at times, as we can see here. Danilo was on Fernandes and Yates is on McTominay, and again here. All of these next clips are times when Fernandes got onto the ball with a Forest player close to him. Here, Fernandes is on the ball with Yates closing him down. Fernandes gets the ball away and Yates puts a hand on him. As Fernandes plays the ball in, Fernandes and Elanga wipe each other out, and the replay shows that simultaneously Fernandes plays the ball and Elanga tries to block it, and as a result, they collide. Fernandes gets onto the ball, and this is a clean tackle from Danilo. Here, it's poor control from Fernandes, and Williams takes the ball away from him. The ball breaks to Fernandes here, 2 players there, but no one goes after him, and he gets the ball away without a scratch. Fernandes is looking to play this pass with Yates closing him down. He gets the pass away, and Yates gives him a little push. The ball falls to Fernandes, and despite 2 Forest players in the vicinity, he gets the ball away with his legs intact. Fernandes is on the ball with 2 Forest players looking to break his legs, but he gets the ball away just in time. This is a foul that wasn't given. Fernandes gets in front of Danilo on his blind side, and as Danilo plays the pass, he makes contact with Fernandes, but this reaction is ridiculous. It was an accident. Fernandes gets onto the ball with Danilo closing him down, but he gets the ball away with his career intact. As Fernandes plays this pass, Awoniyi thinks about kneecapping him, but decides against it. This is nearly a leg-breaking opportunity for Gibbs-White, but Fernandes gets the ball away to save his career. Now we know Yates is a dirty player and he could stick an elbow in Fernandes' back or ribs, but it's a fair, clean contest. Yates gets tight to Fernandes, puts his arm over him to try and get in front of Fernandes, then Fernandes claims he got a face contact when he clearly didn't. Yates is lining Fernandes up to amputate his leg, but lucky for Fernandes, he gets the ball away. Fernandes gets onto the ball, he plays the pass, and Yates puts his hand on him. This one is less clear. In my view, Yates' foot probably touches Fernandes, but isn't a rake down the Achilles. The ref is looking straight at it and doesn't even think it's a foul, but probably should have been a free kick. Fernandes is about to play this pass, and Yates does jump in a bit, but that jump from Fernandes was exaggerated. We can see that Yates has his arm on Fernandes and he pushes him off. Play on, it's a contact sport. As Fernandes gets the ball away, Felipe's leg goes around Fernandes to try and win the ball. And as we can see, he hasn't gone through the back of him, he hasn't stood on his foot, and that contact doesn't cause that fall. He gets the ball away and this is a foul, but look at the replay. It's a slight touch from Yates, but that reaction is pathetic. Jump in the air and arms in the air, and that contact doesn't warrant this reaction. Another chance for Yates to snap Fernandes, but goes for that white round thing called the ball. Felipe has the chance to launch Fernandes back to Lisbon, but again tries to play the white round thing. This is the 88th minute, so not much time left for Yates to decapitate Fernandes, but turns the chance down. Now, if that is targeting a player, I'm King Charles II, and none of these tackles were the cheap shots these were. Now, we need to be balanced on this, so let's see what Fernandes got up to on the pitch. Gibbs-White hits a shot and the ball is gone. Fernandes is not that close to him, but carries on running and turns his hip into Gibbs-White. Fernandes is closing Yates down. That's a shoulder into the back and then a swipe. This is a 50-50 with Williams, and he jumps in 2-footed when Williams has gone in with one leg. Coward's tackle. Yates has already played the ball away, but Fernandes barges into his side. That is very similar to the Yates tackle on Fernandes where he went down, but Yates stays up and doesn't exaggerate the contact. Here, Gibbs-White has already played the pass, but Fernandes takes a swipe. Gibbs-White does a lovely pirouette, and that is a contact Fernandes would go down for. Williams is about to get away, and it's a cynical foul by Fernandes. This is typical Fernandes shithousery. He jumps in there on a young player, and then from the throw-in, blasts the ball at Williams. The Devils' verdict is Fernandes is an absolute shithouse who isn't good enough to be targeted. His performances and attitude are a stain on United, and it shows how clueless Ten Hag is to keep backing this clown. Ultimately, Fernandes is one of the primary reasons Ten Hag will get sacked at the end of the season, and for making him captain and giving him every second of every game, he will deserve it.